back to Gardening with Portia. We are at the end of October, so let's go check out the garden. So today is October 29th, and this is what the grapes is giving me. As you can tell, it's dying back, and it is full of caterpillars. I don't have my scarf on my head, so I'm not going to get too close, but as you can tell, the caterpillars is having a field day. I'm not ready to cut it all the way down yet because I still have some grapes growing here. So I'm going to leave them for now. Hope I get that one set. The leaves, of course, are falling down. It's fall. I thought it would be cute. Not only that, it helps break down organic matter with the leaves and stuff. So I just left that there. So let's go check out the rest of the garden. So we have peppers here. This is my little, what is 2 by 1 by 2 pot. We have some nasturtiums. If you come a little closer, we have mixed lettuce that we've been feeding to the rabbit. We have some carrots. We have some beets. We have some red lettuce, more nasturtiums, and we have the salad bowl lettuce. So that's the only thing I have going on in this pot, which is doing pretty good, I must say. Let's head over to some of these beds. Okay, this bed got a little everything going on in it. We have some tomatoes. We have the rosemary. We have cherry tomatoes lined up front. I went ahead and got a starter plant from one of my big box stores, the Swiss chard. But right here we have some red kale I grew from seed, curly kale, some ginger just popped up from out of nowhere. I did grow ginger last year in this bed. Ginger is a perennial here. You can just keep growing here. Tomatoes I planted from seed. You guys go back and watch the other video how I planted them in a little pot and just transplanted them over. I think that's it in this bed. It looks like it's a lot of room, but again, the eggplants is still developing. The tomatoes are still developing, and we're supposed to get a cold front this coming up week. And these are still like seedlings, y'all. So I hope they don't die. I hope they make it. It says it only takes like 90 days for the eggplants to produce before it start giving me fruit. But we've been getting like little cold spells, and we normally don't get that here in Central Florida. So I am so hoping they make it through this cold front. Let's go to the next bed. It's getting dark, y'all. I waited too late. But let's try to get this video out. This bed, I have the Thai basil that's going to seed, which that's what I wanted to do. I want to collect seeds. I have the color, what is that? Swiss chard. That's the color. I have the Pasco basil in here. I have some jalapenos. In this row right here, if you can zoom in, you can see I have a row of red romaine lettuce. She's doing awesome. If you guys remember, I had the Egyptian spinach. It died back completely. We harvest the seeds together. I'm gonna leave this stump just like this for the winter and let it overwinter and see would it come back in the springtime here, because it is what we call perennials here in Central Florida. I have not yet put anything in this bed, but my plan to put in here is bok choy and kohlrabi. That's what I plan on putting here. But right now there's nothing in that bed. So let's go to the next bed. It's another day, y'all. It got dark. I couldn't finish my video, but we're here. Yes, I'm standing in a bed. When I designed my yard, I didn't think about the room I would need to get in this bed. So I decided just to make my own walkway so that I can harvest anything in this bed. But right here we have 6 Georgia collard greens, 6 broccolis, and 6 Brussels sprouts coming here with chamomile. Chamomile, I grew it last year and she flowered and I didn't know what to do with it and I just let it go. But I'm dying to try the tea now. Chamomile, they say make very good tea. So that's this bed. Let's go to the next one. So we got 2 broccolis in this bed. We have some yellow bush beans trying to come up. We got a cold front next week, so I hope they survive. I have some English thyme right here. We have the bok choy coming up that I planted from seed, along with some carrots that I planted from seed. All of my tomatoes in my garden I did plant from seed. The peppers I planted from seed. Those are regular sweet peppers, and I got flowers and buds, so I'm excited about that. Here's a tomato that's actually flowering. I'm a little nervous, y'all, because we got a cold front coming, so I hope she make it. Here's a sweet pepper that's forming. You got your marigolds at the bottom. Another tomato plant, along with some dill. And I have some rosemary that is not doing nothing for me. Comment below how y'all grow y'all rosemary. I done tried 3 different ways and it done died every time. So comment below and let me know what y'all do. Let's go to the next bed. I got her when she was about right here last year, so she's definitely sprouting on me. She's doing very well here. I have 6 cabbages here, 6 broccolis there. In the center, I have celery, which I just recently harvested because I feed it to my rabbit. I have sweet basil here that I've been harvesting. A tomato that I didn't know where else to put it at, so I just stuck it here to see would it grow, and it has flowers and buds on it, so that's doing good. Flat parsley here, and garlic chives there. So this bed is all set and ready to go. Let's go to the next bed. This is a whatever bed. Seriously, y'all. This is a whatever bed. So in this bed, I got carrots over here that I just dropped the seeds and let them go, which they're coming up. My rosemary been here going on 3 years. This is my first rosemary, and I keep harvesting her. So she's there. This is a volunteer sunflower. Y'all, where I planted sunflowers at was way on the other side of my garden. I could not tell you how this gets over here, but I left it. The same thing with that bed. I don't know where it comes from, but I left it. These here in Central Florida, we call them cherry pineapples, and they also volunteer. So these just popped up out of nowhere, and I kept 3 plants, but as you can tell, I still have some coming up, and I just pull them because I don't need that many. But I do have some carrots around here. Here's my basil that I've started from seed, and I have some beets that's in this bed as well. I have some bok choy and turnips that I'm gonna plant in this bed, but I got them started as seeds, so I just want them to get like their true leaves on them. And once they get their true leaves, then I'll put them in this bed. Let's go to the next bed. Here's another one of my Texas sage. It's an herb and it grows as a shrub, so that's there. I'm extending this patch, but this patch is my asparagus and my strawberries is what I have here. I'm going to extend it. As you can tell, I removed the raised bed. I'm going to extend it and push it further out so that it can take up that whole space, so that I can have more asparagus and more strawberries, and this will be their forever home in my garden, so I won't mess with it or move it anymore. So here's a bed that I just started. I threw some seeds in here, let it go, and if you come in, some things has popped up. I see a carrot here. Some things has popped up, so now I'm at a standstill. So I started filling it up and realized things was popping up, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna wait till those do what it does, but what I'm gonna do is make this my onion bed, and I'm gonna try to grow red onions and, purple onions and the Texas onions. I'm not gonna try. Last year I did a fantastic job. So I'm just gonna make this my onion bed for now, just cause I see stuff coming up and I don't want to disturb them. So let's go to the next bed. So this is my peach tree. I got her last year and she did fruit for me. I may need to push this bed back a little. She's really not on it, as you can tell, but I'll push it back just a little for her. This is my peach tree. I need to fertilize her. She's surviving so far. I know they say Central Florida, we don't do good with peach trees here, but this one don't need as much chill hours as most peach trees. So she's giving me peaches. How many, we'll find out, but she's definitely giving me peaches. This bed is cantaloupe. I'm gonna make sure I ain't telling y'all nothing wrong. This bed is cantaloupe, English thyme, and mini cucumbers. Now about the thyme, I bought this English thyme from my big box store, and it was in a pot, and I just split it up in half. Split it in half and just put one here and one in my other bed, and it's doing good. But I haven't got cantaloupe yet, but I'm just now getting flowers that may have something to do with the temperatures. But I'm just getting flowers. And then the mini cucumbers is the same thing. I wasn't getting any flowers whatsoever. Now all of a sudden I'm starting to get flowers. So yay on that part. If you liking what you see, please support my channel by subscribing. This was the bed I originally had sunflowers coming up. So that's why I said sunflowers is way over here, and somehow they're growing way on the other side of my garden.